Hey neighbor, come on in. It's 1st of January, 1st of 2024. We're talking garden and we're eating out of the garden. Hey folks, glad you joined us. If you don't know it, Mama Hoss is on the quest for the perfect biscuit. Not that you can't cook a biscuit.
No, I'm looking for different types of biscuits. Yep. Just not your ordinary biscuit.
She's on the quest to make the perfect biscuit.
I bought myself this for Christmas. And it's got probably 100 different kind of biscuit recipes. The only one out here I've made so far, let me see if I can find the picture, is spinach Parmesan biscuits. You want to show?
Yep, here they are. Would you call this a biscuit or
Well, no, actually it's a scone.
Scones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the perfect biscuit or scones is what she's after, and we're doing a lot of research, and everything's doing pretty good.
Not real good for our diet.
It's not good for our diet, but we stayed out at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yep.
I almost didn't make those because we were kind of running low on eggs.
Yep. But we found one in the chicken coop.
I called and I said, Greg, I'm ready to cook them. I don't have an egg. He ran down.
Our chickens have been on strike a little bit as of lately, but they did come through today with a good egg to finish this up. So, here we are in January. Let me get through here.
I should have got something to drink.
Here we are in January, and I'm going to do my video this week on, what you can do in garden, because our garden is full of produce. Well, Maggie's having a fit in there for some reason. But we're in the middle of January, or the beginning of January, but our garden is giving up the food. Wow.
Want to talk about this?
Yeah. So this is just some of the root vegetables that
we showed most of these last week. But
it's something I could eat every night.
This is the way we mostly eat them.
It's a medley of root crops.
So we got beets, radishes, carrots, turnips, rutabagas.
Beets.
I said beets.
Oh, did you?
Onions.
And a couple of English peas thrown in there, snap peas thrown in there for good measure. Onions, yep. So anyway, this is what we've been giving up. We've been using our fresh bacon. If you've never eaten fresh bacon, folks, fresh bacon is a lot different than store-bought bacon. A lot different. It tastes a lot better. And let's turn them on to a channel that we watch sometimes that gives us inspiration on bacon and stuff.
Oh, True Grit Appalachian Ways, I think his name. It's Megan and oh crap, I knew I was gonna forget his name. But anyway, Perry Hill visited them recently, and we'll put a link to their channel below. But their whole community does this hog processing every year. So every Saturday they just go to a different house, and they each do about 4 from what I could gather. And she showed how she does her bacon, which I had done some just experimenting. Fresh bacon is a lot different. Now I did cure this with some maple syrup, which made it a little bit sweeter. So this tastes like candy, don't it?
Totally different flavor than store-bought. Now I don't know what they do to store-bought bacon, but I know this right here, you have to cook it different. It turns out
you have to cook it really slow. And I had found that out, then I watched her and she reiterated how slow you have to cook it because it burns easily. But
so today we're going to go over some of our new products for 2024, but we're also going to let you watch us enjoy this great meal here. But we got 2024 coming on there. We've got a good many new products added, and some of them have not come in and still continue to come in. So we're going to do add these products and these seeds and stuff as we get them in. We got a few here today. But man, at these groceries right here.
You want me to talk about the bags real quick?
Yeah, you do that.
So you can see this hanging up here. This Hoss Get Dirty, like I call it a produce bag. It's eco-friendly, reusable. made from a lightweight
Some
mesh
mesh bag.
fabric. Is, like I say, breathable, multi-purpose, easy to clean, optimum air circulation. Just thinking about your potatoes. Putting your potatoes in this and hanging them up, or your onions. And they come in 2 sizes. This is a smaller size.
And this is the bigger size. Now the bigger size, for you folks that grew up in the country like I did, this is the same size as we call a cabbage bag. This is a good bit bigger right here. And this, of course, it's got the Get Dirty Grow Hall emblem on it. But this one right here is a big one. Also, we put winter squash in there. You can put about anything there. And it allows for that air to circulate there to keep the produce from spoiling, is the nice thing about it. If you got a market farm, you could use to sell your produce, things like that.
So they come, both of these, they come in a 10 pack and a 50 pack. So you can eliminate that plastic waste, you know, those grocery bags you use over and over again by using these.
Yep. Cabbage, kohlrabi, you could put anything in there.
Anything, because it's breathable.
Yep.
It's going to store well. I'm excited about those. We sent a few out at Christmas as surprises. I hadn't heard a whole lot back from them.
Well, people ain't used them yet. They will. Another thing that we added, folks, this year is the Dramm water breaker. Now, we've already got one that we sell with our Dramm Wonder Wand here. It actually comes on there. So this bigger one comes on the wand. But what we have found out over a period of time is this one doesn't work well with the hose siphon mixer. So if you're using this in a greenhouse, this one puts out too much water and it doesn't allow that siphon mixer to work correctly. So we added this other Dramm nozzle here, which I've been using a long time in the greenhouse. I don't know why we hadn't started selling them yet. Now you can put this on the end of a water hose, or you can put it on the end of your Dramm nozzle. This is the one you're going to need for the hose siphon. It puts out less water and it puts out less of a spread there. Now this is ideal. This is the one I use every single day in the greenhouse here.
So it don't wash your soil away?
It doesn't wash your soil away. Now I use this one, if I'm watering my raised beds, I use that one outside there. But in the greenhouse, I use this one right here. And you can...
but you can hook it up to any water hose,
oh
right?
yeah, any water hose is hooked right up there. And it's made out of stainless steel. They make them out of plastic, but we want to carry the one out of stainless steel here. It comes in this nice little plastic deal right here. But it is a Dramm product, which if you know much about Dramm makes some good stuff. It's called a 170 water breaker. Now, we don't at the moment sell this as a combination, but I think we may end up doing that. I think that'd be a good thing to do.
Combo.
And let's talk about what we should be doing in the garden. All right, what's going on in the garden? Well, for the most part, our garden is giving it up, as we mentioned.
Yeah, we're harvesting and cooking.
But what does everybody need to be doing as far as besides harvesting? Right now, for zone 9 and 10, you need to be planting brassicas. I'm going today or tomorrow, I'm going to be planting more cauliflower, more collards. I'm probably going to plant some broccoli. I know I'm going to plant some lettuce in the greenhouse to get them up, because we're talking about 4 weeks now. That'll put me having them in around the 1st of February, and I can get them into the ground.
Yeah. I'm going to plant some more beets.
Oh, yeah.
And radishes.
I
Because
got
I'm
radishes.
harvesting a lot of mine right now. So I need to do succession plant some of that.
I've got radishes up. I got a good stand of some radishes, but I do need to plant some more beets. And my carrots, have you ever seen anybody grow a better crop of carrots than what I've grown?
You've done really well. Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
These are some of your carrots.
Yep, I've grown some.
And I wish from last week show to this week, they have doubled.
I wish I could have showed y'all. They were
size.
some of them that long. Yeah, beautiful carrots.
Very sweet, good flavor to
That
them.
cold weather has really got all the root vegetables nice and crispy and
We
sweet.
had a good little cold snap here. It's been
29 degrees this morning.
Oh, it was? Oh, I didn't cover my flowers. But every night it's been 29 to 31, 32,
Right.
which is really great for those vegetables. And don't forget to be fertilizing those onions and garlic.
Yeah, onions, our multiplying onions, man, I got you a wad of them like that one ago. They're beautiful right now. So our multiplying onions are coming in right now. Our other Vidalia onions, they still growing. We're not messing with them at the moment. They're letting them grow. Make sure you fertilize them. Keep the weeds out of them. Keep them going. Strawberries, keep them fertilized. In a couple of weeks on your strawberries, you can let those runners go and let those blooms go and let them start setting fruit. I think it would probably be maybe about a week early for that. We normally say about the middle of January. But start all your brassicas, cabbage, man, all those. If you're in the deep south like us, it's time to get those started. Normally, I can grow them out in 4 weeks. You may want to give yourself another week or two there. 6 weeks at the longest to grow them out. If it takes you 6 weeks to grow them out, you're talking about the middle of February, which is perfect timing to get those brassicas into the ground.
And the lettuce, we got some in the greenhouse. We just succession planted in the green stalk, which you didn't call that succession planting.
Well, that's just coming behind. Succession planting, in my mind, means you plant something and you got something else coming along. It's not replanting the same thing. It's just
What do you call replanting the same thing?
replanting the same thing.
Let us know what you call it.
Yeah. Succession planting is when you got something coming off all the time. So you got a steady supply of something in my
Well, we plant the lettuce in the greenhouse, and then when we've harvested it, we replant.
Yeah, but you got a gap there, so that's not a succession. That's,
Oh, really?
you don't have a gap there?
Uh-uh.
Okay. If you want it to be succession planting, we'll let it be there, but I don't. That's not my definition of it.
All right. What else? My English peas are about on their way out. I've got a lot of weeds. I got some weeding to do.
Do you?
Yeah,
In your raised beds?
in my raised beds.
Yep. Well, let's go over a little bit, just clarify to people what you would need to direct seed and what you need to grow in your greenhouse or from transplants. You want to name them out, and I would give you whether we grow it in the greenhouse or not. You want to start out?
We're talking about
Brassicas. All brassicas, lettuces, anything that we would be planting.
spinach,
Oh, spinach, I direct seed.
mustard.
Mustard, I direct seed. I am transplanting Savannah mustard, but for the most part, I direct seed them.
Collards,
Collards, I grow in the greenhouse.
turnips,
Turnips, I direct seed.
broccoli,
Broccoli, I direct seed.
cauliflower.
Excuse me. Cauliflower, oh, man, you got me confused here. Did I say direct seed on broccoli? Transplant on broccoli, transplant, grow mint, or cauliflower. I got mesmerized by the
Well,
eating here.
kohlrabi,
I transplant mine.
rutabagas,
Direct seed them. Lettuces. Carrots, I would,
You think you could plant some more carrots right now, or is it
what
too
I was
cold?
fixing to say, I believe you could. I believe you could plant some more, especially if we get a little warm up. I think we could plant some. I know in probably about 3 or 4 weeks we could plant some, and we probably need to do that because we've enjoyed them. I don't know if they're going to be any better than what them right there are, because those right there, as far as delicious, are on point.
Well, usually I wait to harvest them all at one time, but I really enjoyed eating the baby carrots. Which yours is not babies anymore.
They're not. Carrots, direct seed. Beets, I direct seed. There've been people that I've seen do it both ways. I direct seed my beets. I direct
Radish.
seed radishes.
Calendula. That's not a brassica, but you could still plant some calendula right now.
Well, would you direct seed it or would you grow it in green?
I direct seeded it.
Did you? Wow.
You could do either.
Either on that one. So it's time to get out there and get all that stuff done, because we're fixing to be in the middle of gardening season again. It's just starting to ease on right now. We can ease into it. We'll get these brassicas planted and lettuces and things like that, carrots, and you can still plant some bunching onions. I got bunching onions coming along galore. Bunching onions are those small, what we call spring onions. You can plant those. You got a raised bed that's empty. Perfect to put those bunching onions in. You can enjoy them when they get about the size of your finger there.
I did a boo-boo. I got a video or a little short coming out. So when my cauliflower and my broccoli were little, I had a space there in the middle, and I said, I'll throw me a few onions right there. Well, the broccoli and cauliflowers outgrown the onions, and now the onions are, I'm not sure. I think I just eat them as spring onions.
You can do that.
Yeah.
One more thing, and this will be our last thing for today as far as new for 2024. We got a lot of stuff that we can't mention because we top secret. We got a lot of stuff coming in the next 2 or 3 weeks. This, folks, is the drill hopper. Now, I've mentioned this on the show before. This is our new hopper that fits right on our cedar. You just take one wing nut off and you set this one on there. It does not have plates. It has an agitator. And that agitator sits in the bottom, if you can see right here. I don't think we're going to be able to show it exactly.
So this fits on the existing cedar.
It does.
And if you order a cedar, this doesn't come with it.
No, you have to order it separately. And you have this gate right here, and you just simply close the gate down or open the gate for the amount of seeds you want to come out of there. It's got a nut on there that I don't have right here, but this thing fits pretty tight. So you can just raise it up, set it to what you want to do. The neat thing is, folks, you can plant anything with this cedar here. Cover crops, rice, you can plant your food plots with it. Any kind of seed, flower seed, any of those seeds that's really nasty to plant this right here, some of the sunflowers. The only thing I don't think you're going to be able to plant with this right here is a large lima butterbean. That's going to be the only thing you
What
can't.
about corn?
Corn in a plant, yep.
So we got some other things coming in the works,
Yep.
but they're not quite ready yet. Some new trays.
You letting some of the secrets out, are you?
I'm not sure what kind of trays.
Just some new trays.
Some new trays. Yeah, I think that was it.
All right, so what is the garden spotlight of the week?
Oh, before we do that, let's talk about next week's show.
Okay.
Next week's show, we're going to talk about our new seed varieties. Some of them we don't have yet, but we're going to go ahead and let the cat out of the bag of what we're expecting.
And we got some exciting ones. We got one that I'm really excited about. It came from Israel.
Oh, yeah. That tea that I fixed you last night had some of that in it. Okay, garden spotlight. This comes from Calvin Collier. There's quite a few pictures here.
Calvin's got his brassicas up and going.
He is from Texas, Zone 8B. And he has green magic broccoli,
Yep.
twister cauliflower.
Well,
I may not be in order. Let's see.
No, that's not the order. That's a, I don't know what that is. Looks like a lettuce, maybe.
He's got some leaf lettuce, some romaine lettuce.
Yeah, here's some of the lettuces right here. Now this, looks like a cabbage maybe.
Yeah, he's got some King Savoy cabbage.
Yep, that's what that is right there. That's exactly what. And he's got a garden tower.
Yeah, it's got a garden tower.
Oh, look at his
Carrots.
carrots. My goodness, you got it going on, Calvin, with your carrots there. Yep, he's going to be enjoying them as well. And it looks like cauliflower broccoli here.
Now in that
Here's his broccoli right here.
in that garden tower, I think that was strawberries.
Yep, Calvin has got it rocking on. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a mustard. Anyway,
thank you, Calvin.
yep,
He's eating well.
he's eating well, and he's going to have some of those carrots. You know, one thing that this is my new conclusion on carrots. If there's one thing that lends itself well to a raised bed, it's carrots.
And do you know why?
Loose soil, I think, is the key there. Loose soil, and you can maintain you can weed them a little bit better, but I think it's the soil.
It's the soil. Those
Loose.
carrots can
Yep.
go down and they're not all crazy. Old goat. Well, the old Grinch was here last week. The old Grinch just went back to the North Pole.
Really? He's gone?
He's gone. Old goat is back.
And we have to have a drawing, because if you find the old goat, or as last week, the old Grinch on the set, and we send you out a nice gift. Find out where it's at, put in the comments below, and next week we'll have a drawing for whoever found it this week. The old goat is here this week. Okay. And the winner is Florida Boss Girl. It's all one word, Florida Boss Girl.
Yeah, be sure to send your shipping address to cs@hosstools.com,
Yep.
and we will get you a pair of these dirty socks.
You'll be the talk of the town, Florida girl.
And for anybody that's got the dirty socks as a prize, send us a picture.
Yep. And sporting a little something here.
I see that.
Yeah, how about that?
Got you some new jewelry?
Got me some new jewelry here, wristband there. How about that? May or may not be in some of your orders from here on out
Yeah.
a little bit. If you get lucky, you'll get one. How about that?
Yeah. We've got some new items. We try to put something in every order. And we got all new things for 2024. Oh, that's the first time I said that.
It's exciting. Yep.
To come with your order.
Yep. Hope everybody had a wonderful new year. We did, and we hope for this coming year that everything grows well for you and you have a nice, healthy, and abundant year. Thank you for joining. Now it's time for you to get out there and get dirty.